Hello everybody, I am The Worm, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. I would like to start this episode with a little announcement. At the time this episode releases, I am going to be going on a bit of a trip. And thus, my playthrough here will go on a bit of a hiatus. It shouldn't be too long. It is planned to be around a week and a half. At most, could be up to 2 weeks. But until that time, I won't be releasing any videos or anything like that. But I certainly do intend to return and continue on. It's just this was something that has kind of been a long time coming and something that was planned for, so it has to be done. And I think that's pretty much all I need to say about it. Yeah, just a brief interruption to the playthrough, and then we'll get right back on track. Alright, I just didn't want to suddenly disappear and have people be expecting more when I'm out of town. But of course, if you're watching this, into the future, then that's probably not going to matter. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. Now, talking about Danganronpa V3, I have been thinking a lot about Kokichi lately. And no, it's not because of the love hotel thing. No, that's not why Kokichi's on my mind. It's more this whole he has something. He's cooking up some kind of plot. Now, I think it sounds a bit to me like he has found... I think he probably used that key card and has just been lying to us, and he's discovered something. And as we saw in that discussion with Monokuma, he's, I guess, planning on using it or something in relation to whatever Miyu's doing. Now, what exactly is Miyu doing? My guess was maybe, I don't know, something like a virtual reality thing. I think that was based on what she said and what Gontis reminded me of her saying, which was something like showing us a new world. Something like that. Now, and if it's not that, I'm just not sure what she's talking about. But regardless, whatever her plan is, Kokichi's planning on messing it up, or screwing with it in some way, most likely to our detriment. And so, I was thinking about that, and it just led me to think more about Kokichi as a character, and I'm kind of curious, what is, if you could recall back to your playthrough through this, what was your opinion on Kokichi at this point in time? Because at this point, I don't really like him. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or something, but what led me to, I've kind of had that opinion this whole time, but what kind of intensified recently, what caused my opinion to intensify recently, is I was thinking back to DR2, and because if you think about it, Kokichi is a bit in a similar... He's in a similar position to sort of to how Nagito was, in a way. Nagito was this very eccentric character with a kind of strange morality, and his aspirations and ambitions were, well, they led him to at sometimes be at odds with us, while at other times being, on our side. And so he kept you guessing. But the thing is, certainly by the end of DR2, Nagito was definitely one of my favorite characters, and I feel like that's not a controversial statement to make. I think Nagito really makes a lot of, or he's the reason why DR2, well, I don't know what the wider opinion on DR2 is, but at least for me personally, a lot of my enjoyment of DR2 was Nagito, because he was just, you know, he was strange and entertaining. But Kokichi, here in DRV3, you know, he just seems to always be actively malicious. And I had said this several times, but I was hoping for this possibility where I was thinking, so okay, here's this oh, interesting. Here's this supreme leader, and at first, you know, well, we still don't really understand what that means. We have what he, you know, we have what he said it means, which is he's a leader of this organization, this evil organization that has, what was it, tens of thousands of members? But of course, that could just be a lie. And so, but initially I was thinking, okay, we have this sort of evil guy, and I was thinking, he's an evil guy, but he was captured by Monokuma. And so I thought there was an opportunity for this, where it's a kind of the enemy of my enemy is my friend, where, yes, okay, maybe at one point he is the leader of an evil organization, but him being trapped in here, it sets up a situation in which he, you know, our goals are aligned, which are to get out of here, to survive, you know. That's how I thought it could go, just sort of when we met him for the first time. But as time has gone on, you know, and he sort of just revels in the awfulness that is happening and is encouraging it, and it was just sort of this last scene with him and Monokuma that kind of finally, you know, I mean, again, it's sort of been building to this, and it's just like, yeah, he's totally cool with it. He's just kind of an insane person. A deceptive, insane person. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's going to be a moment where his character turns around and suddenly, wow, I actually really like him. Or, you know, maybe he could be doing a double deception where he's actually trying to mess with Monokuma in some way. I don't know. At this point, I don't really think that's the case. I think he just, honestly, you know, funny to say that about him because of his lies, but honestly, I think he just likes the situation, and he's just enjoying his time here. Which, you know, is upsetting when, you know, I'm in the perspective of someone like Shuichi or the rest of the students who want to get out of here, or Kaide, you know, students who were desperate to get out and survive this thing. You know, that's the perspective I'm looking at this from. And so, rather than the enemy of my enemy being my friend, it's the enemy of my enemy is still my enemy. That's what it feels like. Yeah. So yeah, that's my opening episode Kokichi rant. I just don't like the guy. This is, as I said, this isn't a new idea or new opinion. I remember thinking back in, what was it? I think it was in Ryoma's case where I was saying stuff like, you know, I wish Kokichi was the culprit so we could just get rid of him, but clearly not. He plays this antagonistic role in our group, so yeah, he's not gonna be going anytime soon. Yeah. It's like we just have this fifth column we always have to worry about. Hi, Maki. How are you today?
Jeez.
I'm not sure what she's referring to, but I would have to think it's probably that discussion with Kaito, maybe? Yes, let's hang out with Maki.
Okay.
Okay, so I know she really likes the 3-hit KO sandbag. Hand grips was the thing I was thinking maybe she would like. Mostly because I can't really think of what else she would. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous though. You know what? Let's not chance it. Let's just stick with what we know.
Got a minute?
Yes. Now you have 3 punching bags in your room.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey. What is it? Weirdo.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Sorry.
So what? I see.
Huh?
Because. Okay.
Huh. So it was fun, huh?
Okay.
Do I have one more free time? Son of a gun. I'm actually very surprised. I'm gonna max out 3 people. I'm pretty sure both, you know, I didn't make a Let's Play of Danganronpa 1. I did do, my first Let's Play was Danganronpa 2, actually. And in both of those games, I'm pretty sure the people that I tried to hang out with in my free times, pretty much all of them kick the bucket sooner rather than later. So I'm actually kind of surprised I picked 3 people that made it this far, and I was able to max out. Wait, where was that? The 5th floor, you say? I don't know, man. I know I'm going back into it, but I miss Nagito. They brought him back for the Ultra Despair Girls. And then there was, obviously he was in the anime as well. And I'm not surprised. He was, he could be entertaining, compelling, and if he felt you were an obstacle to his idea of hope, oh boy. Well, it would be more like he would create obstacles in pursuit of his idea of hope. Oh man. But see, that's the thing about Nagito, you know, you could actually talk about his ideals and even if they were, you know, they could be at times twisted. Oh hey, the creepy music came back. Whereas with Kokichi, I just don't know what to, like, he just, you know, unashamedly just, oh yeah, I'm evil, and I lie, and I like the killing game, and I'm probably gonna kill one of you at some point, and, you know, just that, like, okay. Hey, Kaito. Wait, this isn't the girl I wanted. Hold the phone. Okay, I see why I was confused. See, isn't this... Okay, this is false advertising. See, they put Kaito on the map right outside the room that Maki was in, so when I saw Kaito right next to this room, that's where I assumed I was. Tricksy game. Tricking me. Maki, let's hang out again.
By the way,
Nah, we're serious. I really feel we're in seriously deep trouble. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get the murder sometime today. All right, 4 punching bags. Or actually, probably more than that.
nope.
Huh?
Well, that's right. What is it?
Hey!
What?
I'm...
This is stupid. Because
that's the way the world works, huh? Maybe, but Maki, are you okay with that?
But...
how annoying.
Sorry.
Well,
Huh?
because and if that happens, I guess I'll have to quit being an assassin. Maybe. No one else can do this. You're the only one who can do it, okay?
Am I seeing things? Is she slightly blushing there? I guess she's always kind of slightly... is that her makeup, maybe? Maybe that's what I was seeing. I think she always has that on there, so never mind.
But
That's a nice smile. I don't think we see that face very often. Financing? That doesn't sound like a Maki-related skill. Oh my. Ooh. I have a visitor, but first, I want to see the skill. Financing increases the amount of monocoins obtained after class trials. Well, interesting that they gave her this ability. I'm pretty sure this is a kind of standard ability. I know the other two games had it. But unfortunately, I don't really care that much about monocoins at this point. I mean, if I have enough points to use it, sure. But, So Gontas and Kaitos are niche. They're only usable in various, in just one single parts of each. Each are... What am I trying to say? They're only usable in one part of the trial, instead of always being useful. Maki just gets financing. That's so weird. Because look, Wild Awakening. Yeah, you got it. That's Gonta. Man of the Wild. Spacewalk. Sure. Absolutely. That belongs with Kaito. Maki financing. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna think it's not Kaito or Maki. Especially with this ominous music playing. Hi, Miu.
Hey, Puichi!
huh?
You have been very chipper for the past few days.
Ha! Fucking virgin!
Hey,
Ah! Ah!
huh?
Booyah! Ah!
Okay. Well, alright. Is she inviting everyone? What's the deal here? Himiko. Okay. You know what? I just had a thought. They've only done this once, and they've never done it in any of the other Danganronpa games, at least that I can think of. But do you remember in the very beginning of this game, in the prologue, when we have to run away from the Exisals, and it's actually chasing you. Now, I didn't get caught. I don't know if there's actually... if it's kind of just a false thing, like you can't actually get caught, or if you get caught, you're just... I don't know, load a checkpoint or something? I'm not sure what it would be. Or maybe it just... they take you to the gym or something. But that was a freaky experience, mostly because, you know, from my experience of the past, or from the other Danganronpa games, this sort of where we're walking around is just a sort of casual, like, obviously there can be some ambiance or, like, you know, this music and how it's at night. It makes it feel like we shouldn't be out here, and it can make you feel nervous or anxious. But, you know, I walked out of the dormitory, and I just had this thought, like, what if there was someone or something walking around out here that, you know, could, I don't know, affect me in some way? Just, yeah. That might be too gamey for what Danganronpa is, which is, you know, the gameplay as such is it's the trials, and then it's the rest of it is kind of just a visual novel. So maybe that would be too far out from what they actually want to do. But just, I don't know. Since the very beginning of this game, or since that one scene at the beginning of this game, just the idea kind of stuck with me a bit. Alright, Miyu. You're gonna explain to us the computer thing now, aren't you? I feel like we should have demanded an explanation a lot sooner.
What?
Okay. But
You're right.
huh?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, man. I'm just worried. Well, one, worried what Miyu has done. Two, worried how it's all gonna go wrong. Whatever it is, it's gonna be sabotaged by Kokichi in some way. Oh yeah, it's a VR thing. It's a giant Xbox. My goodness.
Ha! Fucking virgin!
Huh?
Actually.
Jeez. Thanks.
All right already.
Sure.
Hey!
Out of my way!
I see several issues with this plan, but go ahead.
Huh?
What? What? Fuck all y'all. What?
Well, you know.
Why?
You get it? Alrighty.
Wait! I wanna talk about it.
What? What? What is this art style swap? That completely, that came out of nowhere.
Oh.
See?
See, a part of me... The thing with Miyu is... I don't think I've made it much of a secret that I don't very much care for her... what would it be? Proclivities. But the thing is, I hesitate to... actually talk about it because I worry if... What if I, did the free times with her and you find out, oh, there's some trauma or something and that's the reason she's like this, or maybe it doesn't have to be that. Maybe it's just what she likes, but I don't know. I don't know what your deal is, Miyu.
You get it?
Please forgive me.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Uploads your consciousness, huh?
What? Got it.
Ah!
Okay, but Miyu, there's several problems here.
That being said,
Look, I've seen several stories like this, and there are issues with this.
sure.
Okay. First one. What do you mean our consciousness? What do you mean by that? Do you mean a copy of our consciousness? Or what? Or are we just gonna go into incredibly nonsensical, weird sci-fi mumbo jumbo sort of thing? Or what? Okay, other problem here. Monokuma's just gonna be okay with this? Like, what do you mean escape? What? How in the world do you think this is going to go? We're just gonna be in there forever? Like, or what's the deal? Is I don't know.
I don't wanna.
What? Right?
Why?
Great. Just great.
Which means...
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Ah. I fucking rule! Booyah! No. Ah! I don't wanna. What? Listen up!
What? Miyu, this is now even more ridiculous.
Okay?
I mean, fair enough, Himiko. Kibo, I feel like you're gonna be... let's actually be fair to Kibo. He's been a pretty good asset across a lot of these trials. What with his recording and his... both audio recording and taking pictures, and with his flashlight eyes, although that was... A lot of these were actually... Miyu was responsible for, too, so actually, good on Miyu for that. But I feel like you're going to be able to be helpful here, too.
But...
Well, this is like... I guess they're probably not going to go into this sort of thing, but when you say consciousness... Okay, I don't think they're going to actually try to explain this in detail. They're just gonna hand wave and say consciousness and... Okay.
You know...
Well, on some of the stories I've watched or listened to, the answer to that would be no.
Nope.
That reminds me.
Leave it to Monokuma!
Okay, having said that, why... All of us should be walking out of the room right now.
Rise and shine, your sign. Daddy!
Father! Please stop! Let me explain.
Yeah, a certain program, huh?
What?
Yeah. Wait! You can't! I...
Right? Well... Dong dong dong!
Eh?
That's wrong.
You.
Incomprehensible.
You know... What's the problem? Come with me!
But...
Just the tip is fine! Hey!
By the way,
Okay.
Mommy!
What? Yes.
How exciting! Why? Nuh-uh.
What is it?
Huh? Okay.
Yes. Ah!
Yeah, yeah!
Huh?
Yeah! Yay! Right?
Ugh.
Well, that's...
Huh? Got it.
You can't!
But... I heard it.
Hey, the inner voice again. It's not just a chapter-specific thing.
Listen closely. We must do it.
All right.
Huh?
Got it.
The idiot's at it again.
Shut up!
I don't care.
Huh?
What do you mean?
There's nothing I can say. It's just gonna happen.
You're right.
You can't!
It's true! Okay.
Stop! That being said, Fucking slugs! I understand.
Oh man.
You see those two ports on the back of the visor?
You mean this?
That's where you plug in the two cords that connect you to the computer.
Ah, these cords.
The red cord is for consciousness, and the blue cord is for memory.
Oh my goodness. What madness is about to occur here?
I could start throwing down some real fancy techno jargon, but you idiots wouldn't get it. All you need to know is those cords will cram your consciousness and memory into the virtual world. Just don't shove them into the wrong hole. And yes, that is what she said.
Okay, fine. If she said so.
So then, which cords to which ports?
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port, and the blue memory cord in the left.
So who's gonna do it wrong, or who's gonna get sabotaged, and what effect is that gonna have? Oh man.
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's throw those possibilities in here too.
Well, I guess we'll just have to be careful not to switch the cords then.
It's okay. Just stay calm, then there won't be any problems. Okay, so I hold my chopsticks in my right hand, so... Calm down, Himiko.
Listen up! Ah.
Great.
Jeez.
Shut up!
There's so many things that just... Ugh.
Got it.
All right.
See ya!
Our avatars were designed by Miu. Ugh. Neo World Program. There it is. Okay, how far are we? Okay, I don't want to leave it here and then wait 2 weeks. I at least want to see the opening to this. So let's keep going a bit longer. Yes, we were there. Oh. This is not what I was expecting.
Seems like...
Why?
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, Himiko, it's definitely not what I was expecting.
But you know...
Huh?
Nah.
Oh yeah, terminal illness.
All right already.
Wait! Oh. I see.
How rude!
Oh. Wow!
Got a minute?
does that.
By the way,
But
Please stop! That's robophobic.
Ah,
So...
oh, I see.
Oh, dear.
Weird!
Um.
You know...
That's right.
ah. What? Huh?
Also, you could have told us how do we get out? You know, you told us that, press the button on the forehead to get in, but how do we get out? I think that's important.
Cut it out.
Oh my goodness.
That's...
Wow, okay. Well, this is really not what I was expecting at all. Okay. I really wanted to see, exactly what we were getting ourselves into here, and, well, it's certainly something. And they threw just a ton of stuff at us at the end there. I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't wanna get into exploring and all that sort of stuff when, I'd have to stop halfway through and then come back and just pick up from there. So I think this is where we'll call it. I don't feel good about the situation whatsoever. Absolutely not. But of course, it's just gonna have to happen. Man, what are we even gonna... Well, now that we know that apparently there's a secret in here. Okay, we're probably gonna have to do a bunch of things to find the secret, and then probably right when we find it, someone's gonna get murdered or something. And then there's gonna be all these sorts of shenanigans where, I don't know, someone's consciousness and memory were switched, or maybe their avatars were switched, or who knows? Is also, Miyu, I should ask, is this a die in the if you die in the game, you die in real life sort of thing, or what? Because you say you removed everything dangerous, but let's say someone does die. What happens then? That's my question. Okay. Let's call it there. Once again, a reminder. At the time that this episode releases, it's probably going to be about a week and a half to 2 weeks before I get back and start uploading again. So that's going to happen. In the meantime, I'm going to hope you all are doing all right. Stay healthy, stay well, and I hope to see you all when I get back. Yeah. Alrighty. This has been Danganronpa V3. I've been the Worm. See you next time.